Welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about Penny Marshall, famed actress and comedian, dead at 75. How unfortunate. Miss Marshall rose to fame in the 1970s sitcom Laverne and Shirley and later broke ground as the first female director to gross $100 million with Big in 1988. Now, this is not a hate video. This is just commemorating her life, and I want to point out a couple things. Penny Marshall, who rose to fame as Laverne in 1970 sitcom Laverne and Shirley and evolved into a powerhouse director, has died at age 75, unfortunately. Marshall died Monday night at her home in Los Angeles due to complications from diabetes, according to her publicist, Michelle Bega. Marshall became a household name as Laverne DeFazio, a blue-collar worker in a beer factory in the sitcom, which aired from 1976 to 1983. She would go on to become a director of a string of hit movies. She broke ground as the first female director to gross $100 million with Big in 1988, as I mentioned, which starred Tom Hanks. Marshall also directed and executive produced A League of Their Own, also starring Hanks, Gina Davis, and Madonna. A League of Their Own was the second of her films to surpass the $100 million mark. Penny was a girl from the Bronx who came out west to put a cursive L on her sweater and transformed herself into Hollywood's success story, said a statement sent by her publicist. It's amazing, ain't it? Her other directing credits include Renaissance Man, starring Danny DeVito, Gregory Hines, and Mark Wahlberg in his first feature film role, The Preacher's Wife, which starred Whitney Houston opposite Denzel Washington, and Riding in Cars with the Boys, based on the autobiography of the same name and starring Drew Barrymore. Big name stars, big name celebrities were in her films. She's a real deal. Her brother Gary Marshall, creator of the sitcom Happy Days, of which Laverne and Shirley was a spinoff, died in 2016 at age 81. Penny Marshall landed her breakthrough role in the mid-70s with the help of her brother. The Marshall family said in a statement, "Our family is heartbroken over the passing of Penny Marshall, as it should be." It's sad. We lost a great director, a great actor yesterday. Marshall was married and divorced twice. She was married to Michael Henry from 1961 to 1963, with whom she had a daughter. From 1971 to 1979, she was wed to actor and director Rob Reiner, who reflected on her death via Twitter. "I love Penny," Reiner wrote. "I grew up with her. She was born with a great gift. She was born with a funny bone and instinct of how to use it." It's amazing. "I was very lucky to have lived with her and her funny bone. I'll miss her." Director Ron Howard and Marshall said Marshall was funny and so smart. Marshall produced Howard's 2005 film, Cinderella Man. "She made the transition from sitcom star to A-list movie director with the ease and a major impact on both mediums," Howard tweeted. "All that and always relaxed, funny and totally unpretentious." That's what I loved about her. "I was lucky to have known and worked with her." Rosie O'Donnell commented, who worked with Marshall on A League of Their Own, tweeted a link to a 1996 Kmart commercial she starred in with her and said she was simply heartbroken. Marshall is survived by her older sister Ronnie, daughter Tracy Rayner, and 3 grandchildren. All right, y'all. We lost a great director who's directed some great movies with some of the best actors of all time. So, hope you all enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Share your comments down below. Subscribe to my channel. Always going to be great content coming to y'all. Take care.